So
I'm not. My teeth are perfect.
You think I got time to mop a floor, darling?
Nothing on the internet looks like it's meant to.
I've got the metabolic age of a 32-year-old, and I don't know how to feel about that.
You don't see my eczema. Obviously, did a bit of shopping. Done? Yeah. Nice. Spoiler alert. Sorry if no one's ever seen Rent before.
Did you have a good wrap party, guys?
Yeah. Do you not know how to start this?
no. Morning, guys. So
Hi guys.
Hi, guys.
And welcome back to my channel.
hi guys. So we are currently on our way. Don't laugh at me. So we're currently on our way to Luton, going to go and see the orthodontist.
Yeah. I'm not.
No, I am.
My teeth are perfect.
And it's an orthodontist from a company called Diamond Whites, and they do a invisible aligner to basically help correct your teeth. I've got mild misshaping at the top.
Mild?
Don't be so rude. And then the same down the bottom, and a bit of overcrowding. But I had it. My teeth were fine until my wisdom teeth came through, and then they've moved all of my teeth. So fun. Hugo's at home with Granny right now. Fun
This
times.
is exactly what I want to be doing on my Monday morning.
Taking me to the orthodontist.
Taking you to the orthodontist. But you
Yeah.
needed someone to hold your hand, didn't you, Reece?
I did.
Yeah.
I do not like the dentist at all.
No. See, I'm not fussed by the dentist.
not?
Nah.
Nah,
They
not
just
for
tell
me.
me how perfect I am every time I go, you see. So.
Yeah, you just get stabbed in the gums and you get like
Yeah, but they're not doing like a deep clean or anything like that today. They're just taking some impressions. I think it's literally just like an electronic probe in your mouth.
It's a 3D scan, so they basically have to use this tool and put it in your mouth and move it around. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what this movement is, but it looks very suggestive, so that's always handy.
Lovely. Glad I'm coming. I'm back with the main man. I'm back with the main man, aren't I? Shall I let you go and play? Here we go. But there. He keeps doing this with his hands. He keeps going. It's like a little. I don't know what it is. But he's doing that. We went to Reece's appointment earlier. It went really well, so I believe. They said it's going to take a few days to sort of like send it off to the orthodontist and get it all passed off and get it all sorted, and then they should be able to send a picture of his before and afters that they're hoping his afters will look like, sort of thing. He wants to get down again. And yeah, and then go from there basically. Then I'm guessing they'll be able to send over his sort of like invisible aligner. Sorry, I'm back. Hugo didn't like me sitting in that position. And then I guess we'll go from there. Hopefully when he's back from work, because he has gone back to work now after his appointment, hopefully he'll be... Someone doing that? Yeah. Okay, I'll try and get Reece to explain it more when he's back from work, because this one is going for a nap now, aren't you? We haven't actually updated you on Reece's orthodontist appointment. Hugo has been very fussy since Reece has got home from work. Actually, before you came home from work, he's been fussy. Just been a bit fussy today, haven't you? But yeah, you had a really good appointment, and you should do more in like 3 to 5 days.
Yeah.
I gave a quick debrief earlier, but
Yeah, it was really good. Like, so easy as well. Like, so easy.
you just sat there and someone
Scanned your
probed
mouth.
around your mouth. It's really cool to see like what your teeth actually look like inside.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Like, because I don't usually look inside your
No,
mouth.
do you not? No?
No, it's not my
Fetish.
I wasn't going to go for that. I was going to say, what's the word? It's a French word. Favourite pastime. I was going to say passe-temps préféré, which is French, because that was like, what do you enjoy doing in your, like, what's your favourite pastime? But yeah, it's not my favourite pastime looking inside your mouth.
No, that's good.
Looking inside yours, I love doing it. Look, your teeth look like a pumpkin.
Bless you.
And then we've got great Auntie Babs and Grandma coming over tomorrow, haven't we? Okay, he is more excited about it than he's letting on.
The other thing that we were really excited about is we had a call with the builders today, and they were saying that they want us to basically go around in a couple of weeks and pick out different bits and pieces for the sanitary ware. We've already had a consultation about the kitchen. It would just be a case of configuring where everything needs to go. So where we're going to have our shower, because we're planning on doing like a little walk-in shower, like a little wet room kind of style, and then obviously where we're going to have taps and all the boring stuff. But it's just really exciting, like really exciting.
Go has finished with his breakfast. We're just watching some Peppa Pig in the background, aren't we? We're going to get you down in a minute. Yeah. going to get him down now. So we're just waiting for Grandma and Auntie Babs to arrive. I've made Hugo's lunch, well, some of it down here. The rest is in the fridge. And that's about it. How do you feel about being looked after by two rinks? Yeah, good luck.
Basically, getting to work today was like an absolute joke. It usually takes me like 20 minutes to get down the road, right? And it took me an hour and a half. Because little did I know that last night apparently it like was really icy and it snowed a bit, and I mean it wasn't enough for like substantial snow for me to be like, oh my god, it snowed last night, but there was definitely snow like on the road, on the trees slightly, on the bushes, on the floor, which also meant there was a lot of black ice, which also meant that a lot of people didn't realise that it had snowed or there was black ice, and they were skidding all over the place. So there was lots of crashes, lots of roads shut, and so instead of taking me 20 minutes to get down the road, it took me an hour and a half. So I had 40 minutes to do my client's hair because she needed to leave by 12, and so did I because I needed to get back for Hugo. So I left my grandma and her friend Babs with Hugo. They were absolutely great with him. He absolutely loved them. He was playing and laughing and joking and having a great time. He loves my grandma, which is amazing. It's like something I could have only dreamed of. But yeah, he absolutely loves her, and they had the best time. By the time I got home, it was about 12:30 or so. Oh, the beast is waking. No, he's gone back off again. But yeah, by the time I got back, it was about 12:30 or so, and my grandma had fed Hugo, and he'd had a nap, not a long one, but he's having a long one now. He's almost had an hour, which is great. But yeah, anyway, when I got back, we ended up going up to our local pub at the top of the road, and we had some lunch, which was really lovely. Hugo had a little bit of a play because we had sort of like a bit of the bar area as well. So he had like free reign of all the carpeted area, and he was walking around bossing people about, yabbering to them, and they actually haven't seen him since Christmas Eve. So the fact that they're seeing him now like 3.5 weeks later? Yeah, 3.5, almost 4 weeks later. I think it was great for them to be able to see like how far he's come in those like 4 weeks. Because obviously he's walking a lot now, he's babbling and talking a lot now, and they absolutely love that. And also our local pub, they have a daughter who's about 16 months. Unfortunately, she was taking her nap during Hugo being there, so they couldn't play together. But usually they'll like play and have a chat and all that sort of thing, which is lovely. I just love like a proper like community pub. It just feels like so wholesome. All in all, today has been a bit of a mess. Well, the start of the day at least. It's got better through the afternoon. And I think we've just had a delivery of flooring. Obviously not the exact flooring. We've ordered some samples. So we've got some coming from a company called Carndine and another company called Amtico. So we've ordered both of those, just some samples, just so we can lay them out on the floor and sort of see what the vibe is we're going for. Now, I'm picking out things that are very like woody coloured almost, but Reece is going for a lot of the lighter colours. Not necessarily greys, but a lot light, almost like whites and creams. I don't necessarily know how that's going to work in the house, but equally I don't really know how browns and greys are going to work in the house either, because that's not the colour scheme we're going for. So I really get where he's going with what he wants the floor to look like, I do, but I'm really worried that a lighter floor is going to be bad for all of us. Definitely bad for children, definitely bad for me, and I don't want to constantly keep mopping the floor, or Reece constantly keep mopping the floor, because I won't be doing it. I won't. You think I got time to mop a floor, darling? Barely got time to breathe.
So Reece and I have looked over these floor samples. I mean, I like them, but I really think that picking samples online is just not the one, because the colours we've picked, I don't think they look how they looked online. Like, that certainly was not that colour. This is like it looks like it's got like a bit of a purpley grey undertone. It looked more brown online. I'm so confused. So we've got a few different samples, a few different colours. These are the ones from the company Carndine. They look wood effect almost. I'm struggling to focus them, but they look wood effect almost, basically. That one's far too light. This one is far too like purpley. I quite liked this one, but again, it's very light and it's not the right colour. I think we need to, if we're able to, go to the place where we're getting our kitchen from and literally like put the floor next to the cabinets we want. There was one that I really loved, and I think it's the front runner at the moment, but the only issue was they couldn't deliver it as a sample because it's a brand new colour apparently. So it's this one. I quite liked this. Again, it's very light, but I am holding it under like spotlight. It's got a grain to it. I'm vibing this. In some lights it's got a bit of a brown to it, in some lights it's grey, in some lights it's cream. If anyone has ever had a Nordic limed oak flooring, please let me know. KP153. That is the one that's the front runner at the moment. I can see this in my house. We're gonna have all of the flooring throughout the living room, kitchen, diner, all open plan. Our idea is this is gonna have to be a similar colour and vibe to the utility room and study and downstairs loo, because all of that we're going to keep as like a tiled flooring, but like big chunky tiles, almost looking like concrete. So we did get some samples for that as well, which are here. I don't think we're vibing with any of them really. Nothing on the internet looks like it's meant to, flooring included. So I don't know how it's happened, but I'm going to a PT session. My lord, I need a haircut. I've got one booked tomorrow, it's fine. A friend of mine basically recommended this PT. He's literally like, there's a farm near our house and he's literally in the farm shop, basically. Not in the farm shop, but like he's in one of the farm buildings and he's got like his own personal training space there. Dropped him a message and here we are. I basically have an induction session. The last time I had a PT was in 2019. Not even then. The last time I had a PT was about 2018, 2019. We were getting married, I wanted to be at the best physical ability I could be, and I've not had one since. I thought today was literally just gonna be like a quick chat, like, oh, what are you wanting out of this? I've been told to wear gym gear and bring a water bottle, so we're not just gonna chat about my abilities. Sam is going to see my abilities. They are non-existent. I'm gonna let you know how it goes. Also, it is the 18th of January. Which means that officially, today, Reece and I have been in each other's lives for 8 years. Reece slid into my DMs 8 years ago today. I'm not gonna bore everyone with how we met and stuff because I think I've told enough people. I've told people till the cows came home. I think even on our Q&A we did like a how did you meet and I explained how we met. So if you want to know how we met, watch our first ever video on our channel. It was like a Q&A, get to know us, and I'm pretty sure I told everyone then how we met. Just wild. 8 years.
I've got the metabolic age of a 32-year-old, and I don't know how to feel about that. I weighed myself 97.55 kilograms. At the start of 2020, I was 83. I was lean, I was fit, I was healthy, I was in my prime. Now I'm 97.55 kilograms. Because I've got a poor diet, and I spend more time with my son than I do in a gym. Well, that's all about to change, innit? 97.55 kilograms. Thing is, actually, I'm not that fussed about how much I weigh because I know that weight isn't everything. You can be at your fittest but still be like the heaviest you've ever been. Do you know what I mean? But I just want to feel healthier. Like, I was working out then and I was puffing, I was panting, I got dizzy, I felt faint. I really need to work on my fitness because I think that was proof that I haven't been prioritising my fitness. Back to Sam Hart Fitness, my new PT. I'm gonna get fit, I'm gonna get fit, I'm gonna get fit, I'm gonna get fit, I'm gonna get fit. I just don't want to do the work.
So guys, I've had a haircut. Hold for the applause. Wild. So initially when I was asked, I was like, yeah, cool. Cute, love that. So is it for like me and Hugo and Reece? And they were like, no, just you. And I went, oh, okay, so I'm doing the hair. And they went, no, just you. Me? A model? Yeah, it feels really weird. It's happening next week. It's in London. It's with one of my favourite photographers, Rebecca Spencer. I've worked with her so much on like different campaigns for different jobs. I've worked with her on like Boot Avenue, on Quiz, on Mark Hill as well. I actually was in front of the camera once for a Mark Hill job, which was quite fun. But yeah, it feels like new territory because usually I've got like Hugo to hide behind or a hair product to hide behind, but I don't have anything to hide behind. I'm not sure whether I am or am not allowed to tell you what the job is. Wild. What? Wild. Anyway, I got my hair cut today. Obviously, I think I told people that I was on like this hair growth journey, so I was trying to grow the top out and do something different because I was just bored of the same old short hair that I was doing. However, it started looking a bit like I had a comb over that was trying to hide a receding hairline. Now, don't get me wrong, I am trying to hide a receding hairline, but I did not want the comb over look. That wasn't what I was going for. I sat down in the chair today and I said to my barber, do you think it looks like I'm hiding a receding hairline? And he went, yes, absolutely. And I said, chop it off. That was the end of that. There was no consultation period. It was, Do you think I look like I've got a comb over? That is hiding a receding hairline. Absolutely yes you do, mate. Chop it all off. Done. Decided. It was gone. I feel a lot more like me again. I feel cute. I feel me. I feel me. And I am so glad that I've lobbed this hair off, because if I was having to do this shoot next week with the hair that I had, I don't think I could have done it. I'm really excited, and hopefully I'll be able to vlog a bit of it next week, and hopefully I'll be able to tell you about it. I don't necessarily think it's like a campaign that's coming out. I think it's going to be much more like Instagram content, street style wear, that sort of thing. It's not going to be like a campaign, but I'm still excited. We have got a delivery of the Amtico flooring. We're actually really impressed with, it's this one, isn't it? Yes, this one here, Seaboard Oak.
So like going through it.
I was trying to show them the texture.
See that?
I was trying to show them the texture of it, like it's actually like a wood texture.
This looks shiny from here.
It looks like a wood texture to me, babes.
Yeah, there it looks wood texture.
You can see my eczema.
So like from there, it's actually got like a natural colour running through it, more beigey colour.
Whereas that's a lot greyer than that. That's got like a beigey undertone. So although it's quite an ashy beige, do you know what I mean? So it's still greyish, but it's a lot nicer.
Yeah.
We think. It feels woodier.
Yeah, because we don't want grey. We really want to stay away from grey.
Yeah. Not got anything against you grey girlies and guys out there. Really vibing this. Obviously we need to find out what the cost of this is. I don't think Amtico is cheap. Seaboard Oak is a really lovely colour, or obviously if it is going to be quite expensive and there are other alternatives out there, I think this is the swatch we'd take with us to sort of like check that we get the nearest match in whatever other potential brand we might go with. We've got a sort of like a grey laminate flooring. Is it laminate flooring? So we've got like a grey laminate flooring currently where we are. Sort of like this, wood effect and everything, but it's grey. So a lot of our interior and a lot of our furniture and stuff has to go with grey. Whereas I think if you've got sort of just like a neutral, like a beigeish, ashy colour, I feel a lot more colours and styles will go with this flooring. And also a lot of our friends that actually have a grey flooring have said that in hindsight, they wish they would have gone for something a bit more like this. So this is the benchmark. Let's see if this is going to be the winner.
We are on our way to Wales.
We are going to Newport. Basically put on our stories what is there to do in Newport, and even the people of Newport told us nothing.
Go to Wales.
Go to Wales. We're going.
Go to Cardiff.
Go to Cardiff. So tomorrow morning we're going to get up because our body clocks will still be on Hugo time.
Will they?
So I believe so. Yeah, mine will. So we'll be waking up about 7:30, something like that. We'll get up. We'll get ready. We'll have breakfast. And then we'll set off to Cardiff. Have a nice day, do a bit of shopping before going to watch Sasha in her show in the evening.
Love it.
Well excited.
Me too.
Are you enjoying your drive so far?
Yeah, it's fun. It's just a drive. I mean, I don't enjoy traffic, I'm not going to lie. We've hit so much traffic because we have come at the worst time possible that you could come and drive to Wales.
We left the house at about 3:30 probably.
Yeah, and we were at Reading. It's great.
No, we're further than that.
No, we were at Reading.
Oh shit! Yeah, so we've still got an hour and a half left to go. So all in all, I think the drive is going to have taken us about three and a bit hours, which I think isn't the end of the world.
It's not the worst. It's not the best,
too bad. I also don't like stopping when driving, so we're just batting it. Reece was just like, "Oh, I'm getting quite hungry." I was like, "That's good. You've got an hour and a half left."
I'll starve.
You're just wasting away, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah.
We have woken up in Newport. We are on our way now to Cardiff because, quite frankly, there isn't a lot to do in Newport.
Really not a lot to do.
So the people of Newport were not lying when they told us to just go to Cardiff. So we're going to Cardiff.
Yeah.
It's Reece's first time in Wales, so it's going to be fun.
So we actually got to Cardiff and kind of left the camera in the car, so we didn't vlog anything. Not that there was much to vlog because we literally just went in a shopping centre, just like this St David's shopping centre, just went round there. I mean, we were going to have a bit of a walk around Cardiff and actually see it, but it was so Baltically freezing that we definitely decided against that. So we're back in the hotel room before we have to go out to dinner with Sasha's family and friends before we go and watch the show later on in Newport. Obviously, did a bit of shopping. H&M for Hugo, Zara for me, and probably Reece because obviously we share all each other's clothes. First off, we got H&M. We got the basics. We just got lots of grippy, non-slippy socks because you can never have too many. We got 3 packs, blacks and greys, beiges and neutrals. You need to keep stocked up on these. And you always lose them. Lovely little multi-pack of leggings here. They're probably gonna be a little bit long on those legs, but we can always just roll them up. But you can never go wrong with a neutral ribbed legging. So we got some of those. We saw this mannequin. It was like a little Diddy Baby mannequin wearing this exact outfit, and absolutely I got it. Wide leg, baggy jeans with like a little popper here and this elasticated waist, so hopefully it will grow with him. Lovely little vest, green and beige striped vest, and then this cord shacket to like go over the top of it. It doesn't look much like all off the mannequin or off of Hugo, but hopefully when he has it on, he's gonna look super cute. So that's all the stuff from H&M. Next up, we have Zara. This jumper is very much like this jumper that I have on from Zara already. It's just a lighter colour and obviously with a little bit of a different print on it. It's got some people running, which is obviously something I absolutely don't do. A little bit more text, which I'm not going to read because I quite simply can't be bothered. Reece is reading it. I'll pause whilst Reece reads. Done?
Yeah.
Nice. I kind of wanted it in a large, but they only had a medium or extra large. Tried it on and medium didn't look too bad. With my PT sessions, I'm gonna lose a little bit of weight. Randy's on the back has got a man with a donut. I don't know if Randy's is like an actual brand or not. Is Randy's an actual brand? I feel like it must be. Oh yeah, Randy's Donuts, 2022. So are they like new?
No, it's like in a restaurant. Like it's like a full-on chain, like Randy's Donuts.
Oh.
Like you can go there.
Well, I just really liked the vibes. I'm not usually one to wear brown. I feel like when I wear brown, I look quite pale and it just doesn't really go with my vibes. But I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna step out my comfort zone. There were so many things in there, but like very like winter based, like lots of knits and lots of like puffer jackets, and which were all lovely, don't get me wrong, but also like, I understand we're only in January, but when it starts coming to like April and stuff, that's when you start wearing like just like t-shirts and a jacket again. So I didn't necessarily want to buy anything too wintry because I feel like it just won't get its full use. This t-shirt that was in the sale for like £9, just again, very basic, cream t-shirt, little motifs and stuff on it, denim shorts, long socks, trainers in summer. Until summer happens, a nice jean. So that's basically all we got. Yes, we did travel to Cardiff just to go to the shopping centre. And yes, we are now back in our hotel room because it's bitterly freezing cold and we just don't have the energy to be outside.
It is so cold here.
It's so much colder than being back home. Like, I don't think we quite prepared for it. Well, I definitely didn't. Reece was wearing a full-on long puffer coat. I was wearing just this, so. We're going to chill in the hotel room now, probably get ready for the show. I'm so excited, I've never seen Rent before. Reece hasn't seen Rent before. We know some of the music, but we don't know like all of it. I am super pumped. Sasha keeps saying to me, let me just remind you, like, I'm not a singer. But I don't think people understand that I look at that girl through rose-tinted glasses and she can do no wrong in my eyes. She is the most perfect, amazing human in the whole entire world. And I'm not just saying that because she watches my vlogs. So I'm actually super excited. And even if she is tone deaf, even if she sings worse than Reece, I'm still going to be sobbing when she dies. Because she dies in Rent and then she comes back to life. Spoiler alert, sorry if no one's ever seen Rent before. But yeah, I'm super excited and I will be starting that standing ovation at the end of every single one of her numbers and when the bows happen, and I will be hooting, hollering, yelling, screaming. I'm just so excited.
I'm so confused because we're not sure if the night we had warrants coming in at this time.
So Reece and I are going home. It's 8:50.
Oh my god.
And Sasha,
Yeah,
Sasha's just met us.
I can smell the disgust on me.
Did you have a good rap party, guys?
Yeah. I'm disgusted.
Did you-
Got breakfast tonight? Are you going?
Yeah, we're off.
Oh, I want to hug you back.
Literally cannot believe that we came out of the lift to go home and the doors opened and Sasha just went, as if she was like a naughty school kid. Oh, we've literally just got home. We are going to go in and give Hugo a big squeeze. I had to do some work on the way home, so I just made Reece sit outside in the car, which you absolutely loved doing, didn't you?
Love every second.
Yeah. So we're literally going in now, going to give Hugo a big old squeeze, and then we're actually going out for dinner to celebrate our 4 friends that got engaged.
Yeah.
They're not a quadruple or anything like that. They are 2 separate
partnerships that got engaged. And then also our other friend who has just moved into her flat. Just a big celebration meal. So we're literally going home, seeing Hugo for an hour, and then leaving him again. So we really want to see him. I miss him. But then it's going to be even worse leaving him, I think, afterwards, because we've only seen him for like an hour.
Are you excited that we're home? Excited that we're home, even if for a little bit. Are you excited that we're home? He's got very red cheeks. Definitely teething, aren't you, mate? You go and play in your kitchen. And wash your hands.
Put the bowl in it, and he grabbed it, put it back in the oven, and then slammed the door. So, okay then.
Granny's dressed you today, hasn't she?
Thank you guys so much for tuning in once again. Please like, subscribe, comment, do the most. Lap it up. See you all next week if we don't see you before.